Okay, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing well. Where am I going? What am I looking for? I'm looking for my headset. I'm like going through all these drawers. I keep picking the wrong one. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody is having a good Wednesday. I had to remind myself that it's Wednesday. You'd think I would remember, like, yeah, Monday, I take a day off, and then it's Wednesday. No, can't do it. It's been how many years? Still can't do it. Sage, hello. How is it morning already? Well, the cyclical progression of time.
Iceberg putting finishing touches.
Imagine knowing what day it is. Zach, good morning. Funny story, Aaron will get frustrated with me sometimes. Surprisingly. Where like if I so a thing that I do to help combat my ADHD is I think about time in absolute units. Meaning that like if Zach and I were gonna go to lunch tomorrow, I would be like, I'm really excited to have lunch with Zach on Thursday. And so I talk like that, where I just always talk about like, yeah, it's happening on Thursday. It's great. It's gonna happen on Thursday. And Aaron will be like, do you mean tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, tomorrow. But I won't remember what tomorrow is. I have to remember that it's Thursday. That's the way my brain works. That's the way I make sure that my brain remembers these things. Don't look at me if it's still Tuesday. Well, I guess technically, yeah. I guess technically. Because you haven't gone to sleep yet, so it is still technically Tuesday. Much like it's still technically March. So we haven't finished March Effect. We're on to March Effect 3. I'm very excited. We are moving through Mass Effect 3 pretty well. Pretty well. We have some side stuff that we need to polish off. I think now we have the ability to do some of these side things we didn't have access to. After that, okay, so after we do the next priority mission, we'll have access to some new sectors. So then after that, after we do that priority, we'll have some new sectors. We'll be able to scan some new stuff. And we will have like I think the final set of side missions to do, but yeah, we're getting through it. I'm hoping this week. Honestly, I'm hoping to just nice, clean. If not this week, then Monday. You know, I want a nice, clean break. I want to be able to say, cut. Okay, cool, we did it. We're done. You know? Zach, how are you doing this morning, my friend? How has, if you don't know, I need to do, as I've said, I need to make a button for this. Oh God, I can't spell this morning. If you don't know, our good friend, Zach, streams. You should know because of how much I talk about it. But if, off chance you don't. He is a streamer. You should go follow him. He's wonderful. He's playing Bear and Breakfast, which we demoed here. So you might be familiar with it already. But Zach is playing the full version. Zach, how have you been enjoying the game? Throw to Zach. Zach, how are you enjoying the game? Let me put a little video of Zach right here. I'm suing. How much does the bear get lost in the sauce? Does the bear have an affinity for cranberry sauce? Because let me tell you, that would do it. That would do it. I would say you have a case. I would say you absolutely have a case. Now I'm only 3 hours in, but if I get even a hint of cranberry affinity in this game, I'm lawyering up if that bear even looks at a cranberry. But yeah, Zach's been playing Bear and Breakfast, which if you don't know, is a very cute game about being a bear and wanting to run a bed and breakfast. You might say, Matt, oh, like a cute anthropomorphized bear, you know, like he's like a bear person in a world of other bear or animal people. No, a literal bear in a world of humans running a bed and breakfast. Oh, how does he talk to the people? He doesn't. He can't. He's a bear. Matt, how does that work? Play to find out what happens, bud. He can talk to one of them? That's true. That's true. Is the special is the one special friend. But everyone else he makes distressed bear noises. But also watch she turns out to be a witch or something. The park ranger can understand him, which sure I can dig it. Watch, she's gonna be a witch or something. She's gonna be some evil, you know. Also, there we go. Also, you know, we hit our first stretch goal for the Trans Lifeline fundraiser. I do. In case anybody missed it, Zach and his wonderful community raised, was it just over $2,000 for Trans Lifeline, right? I think it was $2,100, if I remember correctly. Which means there was the promise of cursed artwork. 2011. Okay, I was close. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Unabashedly, hell yeah. Love that. So yeah, cursed artwork. Oh, was that the stretch goal for Zach's Bowsette artwork? I couldn't remember what stretch goal that was. I like how that comes across in text. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. My God, so good. DMs? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, is correct. No, listen, I love it. When can I buy the shirt? Did you license this for merch? How do I get like a sticker? I've had 2 requests. Where's my emote? Is that gonna be like a bit emote? Is that gonna be you know, is it like a tier 2 sub emote? What are we looking at? 1, I had to be thick. 2, I had to have tiggle bitties. I mean, sure, yeah, listen. I mean, Zach, you just described Bowsette. Like, you didn't listen. I'm gonna open an incognito window. Yeah, you're just describing Bowsette, as even a cursory Google search will confirm. My point is, it was going to be done and had to be done correctly. I would be upset. I would be upset if someone offered to draw you as Bowsette and wasn't going to do it properly. That's I'd be unhappy. You know what I'm realizing? I'm realizing that everybody just basically drew Bowsette as like Hot Peach, and those people are cowards. Just looks like Yandere Peach. All right, I'm gonna close this window. I'm gonna close this window so I can do anything else with my day and I don't have to consider fucking political oversight of fucking Bowsette. She should be named Peachhauser. Well, but it's not Peach. Like, Peach isn't involved. That's what I'm saying. Like, ideally, good Bowsette has to have the spiked shell and tail, exposed fangs, and a pointed tongue. Yeah, there way too many of these people drew her with no shell. Just like I said, like if here's a very specific reference. Like, if you made Peach go through the like transformation that Sandy has at the end of Grease Lightning, where she's like, oh, I gotta get all like biker tough, where she just like teases out her hair and puts on a leather jacket, and you're like, this is nothing. You did like that's what looks happen. That's what it looks like, where they're just like, yeah, she's gonna tell me about it, stud, and you're like, it's still very clearly you. The name scene comes from Peachette, a form of Toadette that looks like Peach. Yes, I do recall. I was there at the creation of Bowsette. I did still have Twitter then. They swapped the wrong part. No, it sounds better. It sounds better because the point is that it's Bowser that has the thing, and so Bowsette just sounds better. Please don't make me get the video. I don't know what video he's talking about. So there's part of me that says, what video? But also there's a part of me that remembers when I said 2 minutes ago, where I was like, we can't spend all day on this. I was there. I remember everyone calling Nintendo a coward, as I have many times in my life. Called Nintendo a coward. Because they're goddamn cowards. I'm gonna just put that out there. They're goddamn cowards. But okay. Excuse me. So good news, everyone. The new Humble Choice. The new Humble Choice is available. And it has some, oh god, what is this? I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. The new Humble Choice is available, and with it comes Death Stranding Collector's Edition. Of course it's a fucking Pro CD video. Of course it's a fucking Pro CD video. Hang on. Play this for the class? Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Let's do another Wii U game port to Switch. Yo, what is that stupid game, man?
Yeah. Hi, Jackie. Chat. Okay, quick. Everybody in chat. Hi, welcome to the raid. Everybody in chat. How do you feel about Bowsette? Everybody, really, you gotta let me know. Welcome to hell. How do you feel about Bowsette? Hi, it's a Wednesday morning. I haven't finished my tea. We're talking about Bowsette. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea what that means, so I feel whatever you feel. No strong feel. Bowsette is all right. Disappointed, honestly. Disappointed.
New Super Mario Bros. U? Yeah, whatever that was. But we gotta add some shit. How about we take that pink mushroom thing, Toadette, and she can turn
I'll
into
see
Peach.
my...
Call it Peachette. That sounds fun, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
Wait for it.
What the fuck is that?
It's the internet made it fucky alarm, sir.
What? How big is it fucky? It's a pink mushroom.
No.
Matt, before the raid, I told everyone how nice you are.
Now they're doing fan art
Always with the fan art.
of Bowser getting that power up.
And how is that fuck? Oh,
Okay, hang on.
that's real fucking.
They're calling her Bowsette.
Of course they are.
How do you...
In the town, sir.
Is it Chain Chomp one?
Although technically,
How do you not... Okay, hang on, really quick. For Jackie, how do you not know Bowsette? I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. I'm normally really nice, but Zach got me all... Zach got me talking about Bowsette. So, hi, this is Bowsette. Hi, it's 8:30 in the morning. Okay, I gotta go to work. Should I Google Bowsette? No, I Googled it for you. Welcome to... This is the stream equivalent of, like, you walked in my room and I'm looking at Bowsette and I'm like, it's nothing. Is this a real thing? Well, define real thing. It is definitely a thing that people made. It's not like a real... Oh, that's Splatoon Bowsette. That's cute, actually. That's really cute. I like that. That's cute. If I cosplay Bowsette, is that bad? No. Is it a thing that is real? Yes. Is it a thing that's sanctioned by Nintendo? Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. I'm not going to pay $65 for it, but I love that. It's a weird thing that didn't need to exist, but I'm not going to shame people for liking Bowsette. Ooh, I don't know. Change on bed is cuter. You know, I'm a Boozette. I'm a Boozette fan myself, so I'm not you know, not against it. I gotta head to work. Have a great day, Jackie. Thank you for the raid. Okay, let's go back over here. Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm sure Jackie said some very nice things about me, and then and then you all came into talking about that. And to leave, I've yet to be Mass Effect 2. Can't be spoiled, but I dropped a follow. Hilgard, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Matt, if you want, feel free to show the Raiders how this whole shit show got started. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. That means I gotta download this. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it to my wallpapers. That's fine. Okay, so first of all, hi everybody. If you don't know already, my name is Mattcaulder. I'm a Chris streamer here on Twitch. Today it's still March. Because we're still in March Effect. We're playing Mass Effect 3 today. We are near the end third. Carnage, hello. We're near the end third. So I'm hoping to finish it this week because that would be great. But as my wonderful friend Zach stated here, I will share the non-wallpaper version so people don't clip it out of excitement. Our good friends _ here in chat recently raised over $2,000 for Trans Lifeline, which I'm very excited about. And as part of that fundraiser, someone offered to draw not Zach. Someone offered to draw Zach as Bowsette if they reached $2,000. And well, hello? There we go. I don't know why that one didn't want to work. And so this is I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's wonderful. It's perfect. Flawless. Exactly. 100%. Mwah. No notes. No notes. But so that's how we got this is how we got talking about Bowsette. If people are wondering, how do you end up talking about Bowsette? Well, that happens. On that note, jeez. At least now I know what I look like with tits and bangs. Yeah, answer. Not bad. You know? Not bad. But yeah, hi everybody. Thank you everybody for coming in on the raid. Thank you again to Jackie for the raid. We always get raids at the worst freaking times, I swear. Recently working on a picture of this fusion of Princess Peach and the Prime Evil from Diablo 3. That's kind of like Bowsette. That's kind of, I like that emote, like, I'm always wondering about Bowsette. There's always a part of me that's wondering about Bowsette. Not that part. Get your mind out of the gutter. Jesus Christ, Twitch. Jesus Christ, chat. But all right. I love Jackie rating right then. That's so funny. I was lurking on Jackie too. Hang on. That means I gotta go change my lurk. I was lurking on Jackie. I'm not gonna lurk on myself. I'm not desperate. Who else is live right now? Okay. All right. So, Mass Effect 3. I lurk on myself in mod view. I mean, that's fair. All right. So, Mass Effect 3. For everybody that is not familiar with our Mass Effect adventures, basically what's happening is Lady Poppy Shepard, which is our character, is a renegade sentinel. We are girl boss gaslight gatekeeping our way across the galaxy in incredible form. I mean, look at our effective military strength. It's incredible. It's incredible. We have some of the strongest military in the galaxy. All of our friends are showing up. Oh,
can you clean this up? I will try.
We have a distress call. That sounds bad.
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
Great. Nailed it. Look at that. Look at that. Already, Lady Poppy Shepard is killing it. So yeah, Lady Poppy Shepard, as you can see, we are pretty renegade. We are nice to our friends. Wonderful. When it comes up. I like how I was like, can you clean up the signal? And then it's playing out loud, and I'm like, did you hear that?
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped.
But yeah, if you came in from the raid, if you're lurking, thank you so much for lurking. If you have any questions about me, the game, the stream, anything like that, please feel free to let me know in chat. If you're hanging out, thank you for hanging out. All that good stuff. I'm sorry you had to come in on us looking at Bowser. Let your connect unplug. She heard you.
I hope the gap would be useful.
God, I need to buy a connect. Hi, Jesse.
Provides on the repair base, though.
Jesse, good morning.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Oh my God.
Special projects.
Yeah, I need to get a connect. I need to go back to Second and Charles. Try to find a good connect.
Vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the home world.
Oh God, Jesse missed it, which is probably for the best. You know, if you didn't want people to see it, you'd stop talking about it, so...
Interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
You know?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed
I'm warning them.
security and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank.
Excuse me.
Mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
I'm warning them.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
I don't believe that.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Use what you got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
That's...
What can you tell me about
That seems like a lot.
fleet?
It was our main military force before the war.
It seems like a lot.
Comprised of all vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Oh, it's the same one.
But before we began this war,
Impressive.
they
All right.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. So what were we doing? We had to go... Oh, is this when we have to go to Rannoch? Yeah. We have to go to Rannoch, disable those Geth fighters. Right. Right.
News about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
Excuse me.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting.
Yeah, Jesse, how you doing this morning? How are things?
I just want us to get...
How's Edie this morning?
Everything else can wait.
When this is over...
Excuse me. Goodness, I'm sorry.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Oh God, I thought that smoke like came out of Shepard. I was like, oh God, what's happening?
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
Eden's feeding frenzy is over and she's settling back into sleep.
The Admiral's board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority.
Doing well, tight in the house. My bestest oldest friend's coming into town Friday to stay with me for a bit. Oh, that sounds nice.
How did the war with the Geth get started?
Admiral Zen.
That sounds nice. I hope y'all have a good time.
That interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat.
That
My
sounds
fleet
like
couldn't
a
pass
good
up the
time.
chance to attack.
Nothing like the cleaning that you do
Could we
before
use it to
someone
fight
comes
the
over.
Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use
Judging by the red beady eyes indicating renegade, I could see smoke coming out of Shepard's nose.
And it's useless now that the Reapers...
Especially when she says something like, "You could help us by fighting the Reapers," just like, and you're like, I'm gonna say yes just because I'm worried about what you're gonna do to me. Like, I pre-prepared for this by tidying my house for WrestleMania, all according to Keikaku.
Sure.
Who doesn't love it when a good Keikaku comes together?
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken out the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time. Commander,
That's true.
We've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Oh, that's a nice, easy way to start.
Combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage.
Nice, easy prep for the day.
For strategic processing capability.
Get turned into paste by the Reapers, or get turned into paste by Shepard. Decisions. The difference is one of those is gonna happen right now. This is why Lady Poppy's so into Caden. She runs on a steam engine, and he's experienced burger flipper sweaty boy. Oh, it's so good. So stupid and good. All right, let's. Oh, this isn't where I meant to go, but you know what? No, we need to talk to people. We just talked to people. We just had time pass.
Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
Oh man.
Sorry I missed it.
Jalen! Jalen, good morning.
I know you two have a past, but you sure we can trust it?
You stoke my fires, Caden. Sorry, Caden, we had some good times. You went back to that flame broiled life. Sorry, Caden, you know I like to keep things fresh, never frozen.
Legion's not like other Geth. We can.
If you say so.
Oh my god.
You can't always judge an individual by their species. Look at Sparks.
Yeah, that's called being racist.
Like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Going with that thought, we usually say harder.
With the glowing eyes? Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they pick now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it.
Just a little.
Not everybody's as crazy as you, man.
Oh, this is a note to myself. This is a note to myself to cut Caden being a sweaty boy from Mass Effect 1 to Whopper. Will I do it? I don't know, but maybe I will.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Exclamation mark TikTok if you want to see if I ever do it.
With my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it so quickly. I appreciate you checking in on me. Ma'am.
Oh my god.
I just don't get the glory. I really just do not get them.
What's not to get, James?
Ready when you are.
Like they're just people. Oh, you mean like the decision to start a war when we're already at war? Oh yeah, no, I don't get that. That's valid. Okay, but it has to be the Daft Punk harder, better, faster, stronger version. You have to sneak a Whopper in there at least twice. I have not heard that version. I have not heard that version. Oh.
I couldn't believe it when Shepard told me you were on the Normandy.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth.
That's the only version I've heard? Oh, that's wild.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
Yup. Yup.
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age.
Damn!
No one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Damn, Javik said you'd be prettier if you didn't breathe so much. Damn, Javik. Jesus. Let me at him.
A formidable opponent.
I typed in harder, better, faster, and auto-completed with Whopper.
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with it?
Oh my god, that's...
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save.
Oh, excuse me.
They resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
Okay.
I think I know where this is going.
Poor Jalen's itching to throw hands with someone.
Physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level.
Jalen, you doing okay, buddy? You having a...
In time,
you doing okay today?
Molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
There are ironies. We know what Talia looks like out of the suit. She's a stock image of a model dyed purple given an extra finger. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. Another reason I'm playing the original games.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Damn.
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance.
Lady Poppy thinks we're the biggest renegade in the galaxy, and then Javik shows up and says, hold my ring call.
But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist.
This game's giving me an existential crisis. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning.
Commander.
Even if what you say is true, Legion wants to destroy the Reapers as much as we do.
Did you ever consider the Geth maybe trying to eliminate the competition? With the Reapers gone, the galaxy would be theirs for the taking. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Damn.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Javik, you really won't like iPhones then.
The machine you call Edie. What if she sympathizes with the Geth? We should watch her carefully. Why have you not thrown the Legion machine out the airlock, Commander?
Javik really mad at an iPod. Just Javik blasting up an Apple store.
I still have much to learn about this cycle.
Jeez. Jeez, Pete's. Learn how to fucking relax first. I did laugh at that. I'm setting my new phone in Siri's socket. Oh, you gotta shoot it.
A nightmare on Earth. Human leaders.
Javik blasted up an Apple store after snatching all the people out of it first.
To prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated?
I'm now picturing Javik as Gib from
Place
NCIS.
they can. The battle space.
Oh, that's really good. I talked over Diana. I'm not that upset. I'm not that upset. Hey, Javik, that was brand new. Do you have any idea how expensive that is? You shouldn't be talking to the machines. Can I talk to you? Wait a minute. What? What? You just salute. Okay. Okay. Awkward.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
It's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
I mean, yes. Yes. I'm gonna call HR because what the fuck, Joker? Jesus Christ. But also, do they?
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie.
Like, I'm not gonna ask, but now I got the thought in my head. Now I'm wondering. I'm about to get a strong email. Fuck you, Lady Poppy Shepard. I don't read my emails.
On the private messages terminal.
Just send me an email. Send me an email. I'm gonna click delete.
Too bad you
Pretty sure biological info will be available on the extranet.
Miss Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
That was a little rough. The what?
Story. Nobody will believe it.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
No? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's
Another meme that could have been an email. We're having this meeting because you haven't been responding to my emails. Ugh. Write better emails. Desbiff, hello.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
God.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
I imagine future internet is equivalent to Forum Day World Wide Web. Just the Wild West full of so much info, no idea what's good, what's bullshit, what's a joke, what's a phishing scheme. Yeah, I like the idea that we got to like 1994 and we just stopped. And that was it. Joker's a really weird analog for like current day right-wing conservatives where it's just like, why don't you just look it up on the internet? Oh, you can't trust anything that you see on the internet.
What did you say?
Like he's a weird, there's weird character details now.
Keep defending
it hits different.
Go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
That's why working nights I have to go to mandatory meetings. Everyone has to show up for because no one wants to make me be awake. Mood.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much
excuse me.
time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a
Joker's that coworker everybody has when they worked at a Sonics or a Subway.
Best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs...
That guy that's always at the comic shop in the mall? There you go. Yeah.
Done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences.
There you go.
That's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Yes.
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
Why is Paradox Interactive streaming? Let's find out. That's a good question. Seth Green proving he was the perfect casting for Joker after getting heavy into NFTs, playing a movie around them and getting them stolen. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the history of things, honestly. It's my favorite thing that's happened on Earth. I hate NFTs for anybody that came in from Jackie's raid. Fuck NFTs. But also,
if you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Hello?
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. If I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
Seth Green, you dipshit. Seth Green sucking bums me out. Oz was my favorite Buffy boy growing up. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Shepard, it's been good having Tally around. She's a good egg. But wait, don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Korean insult.
Yeah, that definitely. I could definitely see that being a slur.
I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those.
Fuck NFTs, cops, and turfs. Agreed.
Got a few things on my plate.
I'm sorry?
Got a few things on my plate.
What is that delivery? What is that? This is like I'm your ex-girlfriend. I'm like, oh, Caden, what's going on with you these days? And he's like...
Got a few things on my plate.
What is... Alright. Caden's just back from the mess hall. Got a few things on my plate. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Legion in the war room. I didn't see Legion in the war room.
Commander Shepard.
I think you're lying to me. This is gonna be our meme now, isn't it? I love the visual image I get of him like trying to impress somebody. Like, got a few things on my plate. You know, came back from the dead, became a Spectre, fighting the Reapers. My girlfriend's basically an evil robot?
You opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No.
Got a little bit on my plate.
Servers.
So
they are only
stupid.
vulnerable through direct interface.
Kara, good morning.
Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent.
A couple of friends of mine streamed FF8. The phrase, do you even want to know? Do you even know what you're doing, Leon?
Of course.
That must have been nice. The Geth have fought the Quarians before.
How's things? Things are good. Things are good so far.
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
It's been okay.
Flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Oh.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Yeah, apparently.
You mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms.
This is just reasonable.
Different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
We're already facing millions of Geth working for the Reapers. I'm okay with thinning those numbers again.
You will likely have the opportunity to do so.
Hell yeah. Gonna kill all kinds of Geth. Great.
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound
Oh,
Their forms are advanced but mundane.
oh, excuse
We
me.
do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
All right. So, Legion, they're just big boring computers.
Commander.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating.
No, they're not.
You can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? Is a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
They're not.
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
Infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
That's correct.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning. Edie, did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
Damn! Got him!
Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Alright, and we're not talking to Joker, and I've spoken to everyone. Today's a day of roasts. People are getting fucking roasted. God damn. For a second, I thought Edie was down a hole. Okay. It's about that time. Zach, enjoy your lurk. I love you, buddy. I hope you have a good day. Do we to roast you? Give you a nice sunburn? No. I'm currently as roasted as I need to be. I'm as roasted as I need to be. I didn't post this in the Discord because I didn't know how big of a problem it was going to be. But I actually burned my hand the other day.
Doc Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I burned my hand Monday night making dinner. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. I require no further roasting.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, what? I saw that. Fish.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Models.
Elkos Combine.
I feel like all I ever see is the Citadel and the ship. Well, that's usually where I go in the beginning of stream. Is I'm on the ship and then I go back to the Citadel to buy stuff. And I was right, they restocked. This is great. Time has passed and they restocked. Oh, it's one more land. Okay. Anybody hanging out?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
I have both of these.
Go to help our
Casa
men and
Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten yours. Neither should you.
Me and someone asked about my ex getting a new partner. Time has passed and they restocked.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Yeah, let's pick that up. I signed up, trolled the first set of 5 last night. What is this website y'all are talking about? I've never heard of it.
All Citratine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance.
See our extranet site for details.
Thank you for shopping at Cipertine.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Approach to breaking down and understanding kanji. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly...
Yeah, I keep saying I should sit down and try actually like learning Japanese. I had some friends, you know, a while ago, that both went to Japan to teach in Japan, which I thought was super neat. And it was apparently part of some like school program they were in, where they were, as like part of the degree they were pursuing, like they were learning Japanese, and then they were going as part of that program to go teach in Japan. And I was like, why didn't I have cool programs like that when I was in school? Fucking. I barely fucking even passed high school. Chakram launcher. Good lord. That was my Chinese program in college. Yeah, I said high school. I meant college. They were in college. They weren't in high school. They weren't literally children. They were in college. That would be weird if I had been hanging out with high school kids. That would have been awkward. Let's go to Huerta, see if they have more Metagel. My university had something similar. Finished up with school, signed up for a year contract to teach in China. Good times. They were over there a couple years, but yeah, it was probably incredibly similar. You know.
Thank you for shopping.
Love it though. What I did not love is taking a 5-credit Chinese class and taking Chinese 5 days a week. 5 credits? Good lord. Great Googa Mooga. 5 credits. Okay. X was born in Nanjing, so I even had outside tips coaching, just couldn't fucking get it. I've heard that Mandarin's really hard. Fun fact about 5-credit classes, whatever grade you make in that class is essentially your GPA for the semester. That makes sense. That's most of your credits. Yeesh.
I found something.
Yeesh. Dr. Jalise. We found a person. It's very funny to me. All right. Yeah, everything's looking good. Yeah. Everything's looking good. Yeah, more often. There we go. Tones, though, is a monotone voice Southern man, hard times.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel, no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon.
Captain Riley?
Our top engineering teams.
You have to self-learn Chinese after you've mastered all other languages. I love you use the phrase mastered. That's very good.
Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Oh, I see that box. Yeah, look at that right there. Learn so many Chinese characters makes them easier to recognize in other languages. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of languages have derived from Chinese.
Treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Radiation proximity reporting, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
Oh God! Oh God! Well, all right. You did. You could have, like, told me about it before I fell in the radioactive smoke. That would have been cool. Survived Reapers took out several only to dive headfirst in a radiation pit. Rip. You know, everybody gets felled by something, you know? That was... Oh, that was silly.
Unknown. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon.
That was silly.
Engineering teams.
Video game.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Whoops.
Treatment plan for chemical burns. This is pretty detailed.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
Good to know. Any French from Duolingo not only does it focus on phonics, really does not explain cultural context of certain words and phrases. As a person who loves linguistics, I hate it. Yeah, I feel like that's a very important part of learning a language, right? Is like, here's when these words are said. Here's why this word is used over this word. Here's why.
It's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant. Good work, Coslow. I'll take it. Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Don't love JPN round on Duolingo. I think it's building good foundations. Hello. Since I didn't keep with it, I'm considering my first step.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Aha!
Something's not right here.
The Turians were wiped out. Traces are minimal. Just stay sharp, people.
Well, we can't go down there, right? Oh, can I grab this thing out of the way? I want to be able to speak Spanish, but I can't roll my R's and I'm self-conscious. Do y'all want to know how I learned to roll my R's? When I was a kid, I would practice the song I Love Beans as sung by Brack on Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area.
And there's a bit where Brack says "Frijoles negros," and I just said that a lot until I figured it out. Oh, that's a Geth thing right there. That's a Geth thing. Can we talk about that? That's a Geth thing. So maybe that'll work for you, Jesse. Maybe you just sing the song I Love Beans a bunch. And one day your face will just do it properly. I'll give it a shot. I've tried too many tricks. You know, I'd file it under so crazy it has to work. All right, the fuel rod is down there. So I'm looking for a way. Oh, there we go. I can sometimes roll my R's on accident when I'm not sober. Like singing along to Cardi B. I run this bitch like cardio. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, where are they? Oh, I didn't change my pistol. Oh no. Hey, what the fuck is that? Hell yeah.
Riley, status. One casualty, but we're clear here. Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Just tried rolling my R's on purpose again for the first time in 2 years, and now I'm pissed again. Jesse, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the cause of frustration. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this Geth shit. Are we just ignoring that that's happening?
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Moderator tank. Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating.
Hang on. How many points do I have? I wish I could get another skill. You know, I wish I could have another bonus skill.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
You know, like...
Incoming! In progress.
We've got company too, Commander.
They're coming in from above.
Okay. first thing you gotta do, take out those bad boys. Waboo! This build is so strong. Come on, buddy. Okay.
Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Get at it.
One of my people is coming.
Roger that.
Caden, go get him. No, Caden and I forever. Edie, go get it.
Save their asses.
Right away, Shepard.
Oh, you're still alive. I thought you were dead. Oh, cool. I got an achievement. Hey.
Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Edie?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails.
What?
Tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
If I just killed Edie, I swear to God. Edie just eats shit in this random mission.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
If you kill my dog, we're gonna have talks. Oh, no, she's fine. I can see her. I can see her right there. I can see her big goofy visor from here. So, no, we're fine. She's good. It's still not March? I have no idea what you're talking about, Sapphire. It is very clearly still March. We're still playing Mass Effect. It's still March. It's March 37th. See, look, everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. I bet you if I hadn't sent anybody, they'd all be dead.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Hi, Edie. Alright.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's fine. That's where I was earlier. It's fine, I'm sure.
Good work down there, Shepard.
Happy unending March. Eternal March.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task.
The end of Massive March Effect is March unending.
Reapers come back. We'll be ready.
I return Jackie. Hello. Lemon.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Good to see we got back on track. Listen, we were... That was track. That was the track. That was the track. Just, it wasn't maybe the track we were expecting, but... Sometimes, let's, you know, sometimes a little chaos. Sometimes a little chaos over here.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Yo! Nujabers, thank you for the Prime sub. Holy cow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And before I forget, Lemon, how are you this morning? How are you doing? How is your Wednesday? I know I just saw you, but how are you? Eternal March of the Spotless Mind. Yeah, Nujabers, thank you for the Prime sub. Enjoy ad-free viewing. Use the emote, especially with Discord and my heart. Thank you so much. Nice prime. I don't know why that's how my head did that. Good, otherwise arm kind of hurts. Tattoo appointment yesterday, otherwise good. Thunder last night. Kubo mad. Kubo, no! Kubo.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Can I get a nice prime? How much for a Stone Cold Steve Austin cameo? How much for a Stone Cold Steve Austin cameo? Oh my god. I've got a Nova Prime. You know, that's close. I'll take it. Okay, we gotta shut down the Geth server. How much for Lemon to record nice prime channeling Steam Austin? That's a Lemon question. Excuse me. Hey Jackie, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope work is going all right. I hope work is going all right. How's Hades? I was actually lurking on you this morning. I hope Hades is going well.
What's our status?
I need to pick that up at some point.
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
What?
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
I gotta go into the Matrix?
Isn't even on the market. This can't be safe.
Work is going okay. It's humid here, I guess. Hades has been really fun. I didn't think I'd like it, but I really do. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
I'm glad you're enjoying
Your
it.
species has experimented with virtual interfaces.
Most of the characters need therapy.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate.
My partner has a USB key in his PC that's labeled Matrix. I dare not get involved. You're like, I don't want to touch it. I don't want
I
to.
have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why.
I don't want to be responsible for anything.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete.
No one in this world thought of VR goggles.
We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Bye.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
My Geth drop in. Also, why not have Edie do it? Because it's Legion's mission. And he's a Geth, so he knows how to get around. I mean, do the virtual interface thing. It's not a bad question. I love the game decides that I have my big silly rifle all the time. Get around, get around. Shepard's around, yeah. Get around, woo, Shepard's around. Who doesn't love a good Beach Boys? Listen, we all watch Full House. This is like in Destiny when you have to go into the Vex you have to go into the Vex servers and everything's gonna be all, you know, computery.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
Oh, hi.
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Oh, well.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Don't make a VI out of me, okay? There's already an illegal VI.
Consensus. Remain still.
Gonna map me to the S drive.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Okay.
Shepard
Hello?
Commander, we acknowledge your integration into
Reformatting Lady Poppy for Fat 32. Hell yeah. Plug Lady Poppy into my PSP.
What is this?
For dry itchy eyes, clear eyes.
filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
Oh man, I'm in Sonic Frontiers.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
Hello.
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
You're in the mainframe? Incoming game.
You will perceive gas
Hell yeah.
surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Oh god, Reboot was awesome. Hell yeah. Listen, Reboot was fucking rad.
To get back in the real world.
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. Ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
Good.
The sooner this place shuts down, the better.
Yes, create your lives remain at risk. Our goals must be met.
Helix.
Nodes on this server.
Helix, good morning.
Access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters.
Step on me, Hexadecimal.
Your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will
Jeebus.
and assist.
Jeebus Crimble. Helix, good morning. How are you? Why do I have a... Oh, no, right, I have the Geth gun.
Access point.
Right, I have the weird Geth gun.
Of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the
Reboot introduced me to Evil Dead before I got there myself. Reboot was great.
Extensive infection.
Reboot is great. Shoutouts to Reboot.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
I wondered what the gun was for. Hello? I cannot shoot the gun anymore. I can no longer shoot the gun. Doing some grinding in Ultra Sun, trying to get my Polytoad to a higher level so I can hunt Graveler. Hell yeah! Like, why would you do... You know... Just... I think maybe we did a little sequence break there, so...
Establishing connection to access point.
I think we had something break there, so...
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software
Perfect.
to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
See, this didn't trigger last time.
Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
If you continue problems, I might have found a foreign postage surgery for your game. Okay, good. Yeah, I was like, I bet you we just got a little out of order and things didn't load and. Let me use a gun. To fix my friends the Geth. The Texan solution. God.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Cool.
Establishing connection to
This is like they wanted to make a different video game.
error. Access denied.
It's a tentacle hanging down. Use the boomerang to hit it.
Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
And then we gotta burn away all this. This is like they wanted to make a different video game.
Accessing data cluster.
Oh!
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Why are they bloody like they're in Dragon Age 2?
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves...
Meditating gun manufacturer is a jerk and uses a proprietary connection, need a dongle and isn't USB-C.
What is the Keywish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator's a hawk.
Check your teeth, see if they installed mod.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Oh my god.
You here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Why are the Quarians masked? Listen, Shepard, masking's a very important health protocol. Fucking figure it out.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Yeah, I'm working on it, bud. Calm your butt. Calm your cybernetic tits. Anti-masking gun toting Texan confirmed. But I have a question. Yes, Sapphire, what's up? What's going on? Clean it up.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. Capable of survey.
Did I play Midnight Suns with the third DLC character yet? Not sure if it's out yet or not. I believe it is out, but I have not played it yet.
Well, let's take a look.
I believe it is out, but I have not played it yet.
Unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
If she was the Texan, she would have said so by now a lot.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
This is the game making you go, oh no, maybe Quarians suck. Where was that? Oh, did I miss the... Yep. There we go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
My boy! Corgan's planted some crack on the cat.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
What does that mean?
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Hell yeah.
Legion, give me an update.
Listen, this should be happening instantly. We're in a computer.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper token is adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However,
How?
disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, now you have to take out the other points. Yeah. That's right. Basically playing a video game in a video game. Not the first time I've done that. Shouts to all the time I played that PC game in Night in the Woods.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Alright. But yeah, Sapphire, I'm pretty sure Morbius is out. I haven't played it yet. I'm basically waiting until
Search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's
the last two DLC characters are out before I play it again. When will Storm be out? There is not yet a release date for Storm as far as I'm aware. I believe there's supposed to be a dev live stream showing off Morbius soonish. So I would bet that they will talk about that then. You know what I mean? It will be Morbin time. Boo, hello.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the Geth.
Up.
This is insane. We need the guests. You can't just destroy them for asking.
ACAB.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
ACAB.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Hell yeah, Geth. A-Quab! That's funny. I like that. That's...
We cannot establish a connection without access.
Quib? I don't... I don't know about that. I don't...
At this spot, it will
The B stands for Boschtet. All Quarians are Boschtet. I knew there was a reason I was always pro-Geth. Where? Oh. Well, I can't... Oh, okay, I can reach that one. What?
Point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the...
Oh, it was behind me. It was behind me. The classic place to put something you don't want me to see. Behind me. I can never see it. Shepard Commander, you must construct additional pylons. Yeah, the only way to save the Geth is by getting really good at StarCraft. Quick alert the internet cafes. That's where I put something I wouldn't want you to see, like Bulbasaur. Why? How dare you? How dare you?
During which the creators declared martial law.
Oh.
Come out of the safe house.
Martial law, the sign that everything is going as planned.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
I was pretty good at StarCraft last time I played PvP, didn't win, but it took a 3-player alliance to bring me down. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will
You mean, how dare I? Why there's so many Bulbasaur behind you otherwise? So that y'all can see them and enjoy them.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Well, sure, because they killed the rest of them. So... Or threw them in jail.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outbro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
Outnumbered was a really polite way to say that. If I was just in this time, just don't let us kill us.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War.
Well, because we're fucking cool.
You were not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
We needed every shooter we could get, so...
Reaper presence is removed. There is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We Admire the concept. Connection with the we are ready to transport
Gosh, it's still very funny that so much of Mass Effect 2 is running into a room and shouting at two groups of people. Just like both of you. Shut up. I don't care. Okay, Shepard.
Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
We did it.
route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node.
Oh.
Gas no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
Hey, buddy.
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from mother.
Hey, Legion, you good, buddy? Let's.
Terminating remote access, removing programs, deleting archives.
Oops, accidentally ran from the Chansey SOS. Oh man, running from an SOS stinks.
Are you all right, Commander?
Running from an SOS stinks. I did it so much.
Fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn.
Hey, buddy.
The server is offline.
Oh.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
Oh.
They wish to join us.
Oh, well, they should have done that little LED shift like sooner.
Commander removed the Reaper infection. We judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the...
Their armor matches.
They are now us.
Hell yeah, matchy, baby.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are...
Look, they even got the little white stripe? Hell yeah.
The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
This is my favorite Renegade option during my Paragon ME2 playthrough. Dudes took up a little hostage, I told them off, then told off a politician for being a POS that required us to sympathize.
You accept our actions?
Oh, that's good.
Safe, and we have more Geth on our side.
That's good.
We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
I thought I had more lectures added today, but I did them all yesterday. Thank you, yesterday, Jesse. Hell yeah, good job yesterday, Jesse. Good job, yesterday, Jesse. No, you failed your people. That's why this happened, idiot.
Attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire.
Yeah, he doesn't like you.
Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I asked.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
I don't like you.
Zen out.
Lose my number.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled...
The block button exists for a reason.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
Oh.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes. We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth Beautiful. Indicative of life.
Hell yeah.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Yeah. Y'all fucked up is what happened.
Server. I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base.
Claudia Black, stop being sexy and evil.
It's heavily fortified.
Stupid sexy and evil.
Jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launch...
It's hard for Lady Poppy to admit that not everyone has to die. This is a big moment. It's like, maybe... Oh.
Tell us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
Or makes monsters of us all.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. Before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
Yeah,
We're suffering heavy...
No, I'm gonna do... that's next. Maybe y'all built different. Suggest it cause new cracks in her face. It hurts so much.
If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again like last time.
Uh-huh.
It's different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any route.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more
Yeah.
lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine.
Garrel, you don't fucking... You don't have any points. You got nothing from me, guy.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tally.
You tried to explode me. You tried to explode me. I don't take kindly to trying to be exploded. I already don't like when people pull guns on me, and you pulled the biggest gun. All right, let's go save. Let's go save homie. Let's go save homie G. Oh. The accuracy is trash. But interesting. You know?
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zen. Have you reached Selkarus's escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The accuracy is trash. Learn to shoot.
Selkarus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
By the end of this Shepard's face is just completely red.
Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
There's only like scraps of flesh left.
Captains have deluded themselves into thinking they can reach the mass relay in time. Hopefully Chorus can stop the fools from presenting the Geth with such easy targets.
The Geth have dug in down there.
Just all of this is gone. She's just turning into Darth Maul. Lady Poppy looking like Doja Cat at the Met.
Getting some static.
It appears Chorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact.
All right, gosh, y'all, blah blah blah. You should take out this. You should rescue our admiral. You should. I'll take care of it. Okay.
The signal is too weak. Looks like we're on our own. Take us into the tower.
Like, we'll be fine. Oh, well, that's an AA gun. We're
taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
Sure.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Oh. We're taking fire. Yeah, we noticed from all the fire. We noticed from all the explosions. You know, I feel like Lady Poppy doesn't say no shit Sherlock enough. You know?
Shepard, once we find the Admiral, I advise we...
Edie?
Joke's on you, Sage.
Signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Joke's on you, Sage.
Of course, but the disconnection remains unpleasant.
Getting closer to Himbo Geth Prime. You can feel the disconnect, how it's disconnected. Probably because there's a little part of her that's still like in the platform.
A ship full of civilians. They never had a chance.
We need to radio Zalcoris if we're gonna find
Let me
him.
just salvage their wreckage.
Let's get to that jamming tower.
Also, Footsie, hello. Whoop.
Shepard, I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Javelin? Oh, this is a new sniper rifle. Oh, Christ. She's not on her Ethernet cable, she can tell. I'm not a doctor, but I'll let that pass. Flitzy, hello, how are ya? Imagine if you suddenly lost feeling half your body and your thinking slowed down. Yeah, you'd feel it. You'd know. You basically, imagine you had a stroke. Whoops. I've had nights like that when I was partying too hard. Excuse me. All right.
The Geth anti-aircraft guns are up ahead.
On it!
I will.
Ding dong.
Let's check.
Check
out the control panel on the AA gun.
There we go. You got a lot on your plate now? Caden, how's your plate? How's your plate now? How's your plate feeling? Plans another funny one with James. Send him to fix the computer with him. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'll try hitting it with my gun.
One of us must shut down the anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Edie, I want you on this.
Robo girlfriend, go. Robo doctor girlfriend. Attack.
Inbound gas!
Oh. Hey, Nexus Mon, where's my Aegis skin for Edie? Oh my god. The thing I didn't know I desperately needed. Robo Doctor misses Commander Shepard. All right. Boop. I like these stealth units. They're really good. They're really good. Hey, speaking of Persona 3, don't forget to get your request votes in. Right now, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive is at the top of the list. A reminder, you can do ! requests to see everything that's already been requested. And you can, thank you, you can vote with the little channel point reward to push the game that you want to see up to the top of the list. Persona 3? Oh my god. Jesse, did that physically injure you? I'm sorry.
Shepard.
Oh, hey, buddy.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dornhatst.
Dorn.
I clean engines.
Dornhatst. Dornhatst, Geth.
This place is filled with Geth. Should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth.
Listen, I just found out I can emulate Eternal Darkness. I want to get through it now.
Can you tell me where Zalchorus is?
Listen, emulation's great. Big fan.
Radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
Big fan.
I know. We'll find him.
Please.
Emulate Eternal Darkness conveniently and comfortably.
The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
Let's get to that tower.
Man, it's a real bummer we got rid of Metagel. We could have just saved that dude. The top review for Stray on Groovy just says meow 50 times. Perfect. Love it. Hell yeah, Jalen voting for Control. Gosh, should we do the Remedyverse games in order?
Mounted turret.
No, because I don't care about Alan Wake. Wow, banned. Wow. Jalen, I'm sorry. I'm joking. That's why I was like, Jalen, I'm sorry. That's. Alan Wake is fun. I think Alan Wake is the closest. We gotta get more matches in the chat. Edie. Edie can interface with the. Just. Shepard, I noticed you keep using Edie for everything. Like, why am I here? I don't do well with horror-esque games. That's fair, yeah. If you don't like the vibe, then yeah, you're not gonna like it. I get that. Why can't I use powers? It's a very existential question. Oh shit, oh my god. Helix moving Deskaya to the top of the list. Oh my gosh. What an incredible use of points. I crave them for reasons beyond my understanding.
Guess by the doors.
Oh, I really enjoy just blowing this shit up. Just blowing them the fuck up. I love horror movies, but if you can control in my hand, tell me I have to open the door, that obviously the creature on the other side of the door, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, that's just called self-preservation. Like, I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? That is the worst part of horror things, when it's like, yeah, the scary thing is in that room, and you're like, I don't wanna, just... It's also why I struggle with so many stealth games aren't Assassin's Creed. Dishonor, I'm stressed. Range games with story mode, some has a no monster mode I heard is great.
What do you want on the gun?
Just ED again, it's fine. It's a computer thing, I'm sorry. Caden, I'm sorry. I wish there were more things for you to do, but I literally have a computer girlfriend for this. You're here to look cute and shoot at a gun. Ow. Can you, hey, hi. Can you fuck yourself? There we go. I feel like when I played Dead Space, I was like, we have a ship, why don't we just leave? Oh, because they blow up the ship, like, in the first act. We need someone to look key while interacting with some kind of biotic artifact. We'll call you, Caden. Yeah, if that was a thing, if there was a biotic thing that we needed someone to interact with, I'd call him, 100%. 100%. Something worth considering if you like horror movies, narratives, don't want the anxiety. I do appreciate that. I do always appreciate when games have, like, story modes, you know? Which reminds me, I need to start crafting the list for Scaretober. I need to start crafting the list for Scaretober. And you might say to yourself, Matt, it's April. Mm-hmm. That's how long it's gonna take me.
This is Commander Shepard.
Jalen would not be in a situation. If Jalen was in this situation, let me say I'm making a very immediate exit.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
You said it's March, not April? Ah, shit. You caught me.
How many?
Story mode feels like an insult to my skills as a gamer.
To find you, Chorus.
My people are not Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
I mean,
So your ship goes down and you give up. Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
Yeah.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet is depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Garrel? Zed?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We save dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
Yeah, shut up. We're gonna go save him. Taking two guys.
Ancestors, forgive me.
One of the Amnesia games also implemented something like this.
We're coming.
Story mode is accessible for my Helen. Sage is referencing what Yoshi P said in relation to Final Fantasy 16.
I've got this.
Can you guys use your powers? Can you use your powers? It's also really easy.
Get behind you! Getting cover!
Can y'all can we like I can like zap. Look at this guy. You missed.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
Someone calls it safe mode, which I think is cute.
We've got to go.
Cute/effective. Don't worry, you're safe.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Oh, okay, we saved the guy.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Goddamn right.
You talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions.
I knew I was right.
If we hadn't stopped
I knew I was right.
Any aid I can
I wasn't referencing anything. I just don't want to play on super easy mode. Oh, yeah, that's fine. The existence of easy mode doesn't necessitate that you play it. And as a person who got a lot of ridiculous comments on talking about easy modes, that sort of like gut reaction, maybe you should examine that. Maybe take a minute with yourself and examine why people talking about the existence of an easy mode makes you go, I'm not going to play on easy mode.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology.
Then sucks to suck.
I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
I know it's just for me. If you want to play for it, go ahead. But that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what we were talking about.
Got a new message at your private terminal.
That's what we were talking about. We were talking about somebody who has difficulty playing those games, and we said, hey, there's actually like a mode that makes that easier. I'm gonna save before we get too far into it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe examine that. That's why I thought you were making the joke about what Yoshi P said. I like how it doesn't actually get over there. That's funny. Look at that. It's like, it's very close. And yeah. I was joking, I just don't remember him saying that. Yeah, he said it not that long ago. Because the news came out, they were adding rings to 16 that they're adding rings to 16 that basically would like you can make it like one button combat and that sort of thing. And Yoshi P was like, oh, it's against my sensibilities as a gamer to play on easy.
What's the fastest route?
And it's like, okay, no one gives a shit, my dude.
Before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security.
Hell yeah.
You are concerned.
No, you're cool. Just finished an hour long. This could have been an email meeting. Any more radiation rips while I was gone? Thankfully, no. That would have been oof. Futuristic everything, but our GPS is mid. Where is it? There. I don't know.
Tell me about the upgrades.
Yeah, over there.
You are tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different.
Not everything made for you. News at 11.
We're ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or
And it's specifically disappointing for a like game developer to say it, you know?
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No, based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Also love not knowing anything about internet people because I'm picturing irate Green Dragon Yoshi.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit.
Yoshi P is the.
Got it.
I don't know what his title is, like officially. He's the guy Square Enix put in charge of Final Fantasy 14 to save it. And did they hella save it? So now he's basically in charge of Final Fantasy.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
Just watch a whole doc on the death and saving of 14. I assumed it was some fucking streamer. No, that's disappointing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's so much more. This is like if Miyamoto came out and was like, "Fuck girls in games," and you're like, "Oh, come on, guy. Come on, man."
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass.
What does that mean?
You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the home world I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
There's a river. It's probably not a good place to build a house.
Just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much.
Means they pooped everywhere and plants formed.
I'll have a home.
Just pooping all over.
As nomads. You think you can go back to living in one
Just
place?
pooping everywhere.
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
Just pooping in the street and leaving it where it fell.
Well, that's a start.
What a stupid yet sweet thing to be like, oh, we carry our homes with us. Here, have a rock. Like, Shepard, you sweet idiot. Miyamoto has a strong stories in games or waste attitude, so he has a different problem. Yeah, no, oh yeah, God, ugh. We could sit. There's a part of me that wants to go like, oh, I should read more of like what Miyamoto has said, because I'm curious about like, you know, the man that shaped Nintendo and all of this, but also he's not in charge. Like, fuck him. You know, I don't give a shit.
Good work, trainer.
Can I get over this? Oh, here we go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey. That's why we don't get good Paper Mario games. Yeah, there's... Man. Whoop. Hello? Oh, more people were showing up. I forgot the other really fun thing I can do with the Geth, which is just throw them around.
You must climb to the upper level before Geth units can fortify their positions.
We should copy Shepard's program proficiency and use it for Geth programming. I love the folk in charge of Legend of Zelda giving zero shit about Link's character and continuity. I mean, they've never given, like, Legend of Zelda's never been about continuity. Like, it is weird to me that Legion, let's not. Shepard has tendency to just stand in the open and get shot. Facts. Facts. Like, Legend of Zelda's never been... That's why I dislike that, like, Histories of Hyrule book. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's the... They responded to fan theories trying to tie all together as y'all put more thought into this than we have. It's basically the same for Pokemon. You know, like Legend of Zelda has a mythology that, you know, like it has similar characters, similar names and places. But other than that, it's like, all right, whatever. You know, it is what it is. It's also the rationale for why no Femlink. But it's all a different universe then, right? So who gives a shit? Remember Linkle? Hey. Hey, internet. Remember my new TikTok. Hey, internet. Remember Linkle? Ow. Ow! Link is just an empty vessel to pour yourself into. Their body essentially doesn't matter. Try to care less. Oh, fuck you. God, am I a pro gamer at Mass Effect? Am I about to mattcaulder myself? No, I'm not, because I'm a pro goddamn gamer. Boom! Anti-mattcauldered. Haha! Anti-mattcauldered. Link is just full frontal. Never played. If I recall correctly, wasn't Linkle a Link fangirl who wound up following Link around, claimed the messages left behind? No. If I remember correctly, Linkle is female Link from Hyrule Warriors. Fuck you.
They'll take the normies out. We don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, the 3DS side game. Yeah. They ported that to Switch? Or is the original Hyrule Warriors only on 3DS? She's the first female Link and her name is fucking Linkle.
Reinforcements dropping in.
Oh, the original was on Wii U. I see. What the? Fuck you. Linkia, yeah, let's just Linkia up. Picture the fucking whiteboard with Linkette crossed out and Linkle. Sorry. Oh! She's just someone who thinks she's the legendary hero.
Shepard, Commander, do you need assistance?
Nah.
We'll get through. What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing up.
Hang on. These bad guys look like something from Star Wars. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't put any mods? That's a bummer. You know what a good name for Link? Link. Just another person who happened to be in Link. Just...
No, Legion's on our side.
Listen, Link is fine.
Never
like...
thought I'd hear you say that.
It's even silly to call her female Link, because that implies that she's like, that's like lesser Link. That's what drove me nuts when people would be like, oh yeah, I'm so excited about female Thor. And I'm like, you mean Thor? You mean the one character currently called Thor? We can't have another the female convo, please. Bap. Don't you love when you just get a good bap? Games at this point have explicitly confirmed the idea that the hero and the princess are just constantly being reincarnated. However, Warriors is 3 different Links running around. But none of them can be female. I lost her in Love and Thunder when she basically spoke directly on us about calling her Lady Thor. I love that they waited till the whole goddamn end of the movie to call her Mighty Thor. Like, no one calls her Mighty Thor the whole movie, and then they just act like they had that idea the whole time. Oh my god, did I shoot that rocket out of midair? What?
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input.
I'm just going to assert that I'm the Mighty Bude. That's my name now. Definitely not my editorial title. I didn't even mind Mighty Thor just as a way to differentiate them when they came back. You know what I mean? When both of them were actively Thor, I was like, okay, like listen, I get it. This is Lady Poppy mains pyro. Ooh, just whoop. Deflect the rocket. It's good. It's all good.
Shepard, Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed.
Thor's a name. I still think the idea of passing on is silly. If you stop streaming, someone replace you, they start calling themselves Matt when their name was Jeff. I get it, but also that's the lore that they established, so okay. Do you know what I mean? Is it kind of silly? Yeah, but also that's what they've said, so all right. That's what I'm going with. I love not caring about Marvel, perhaps my favorite hobby. That's fair. Editorial Times are fine. Superior Spider-Man doesn't really call himself that. No, he did. He did refer to himself as the Superior Spider-Man. Because I read that. I, of course, read that series. I read that series. He very explicitly was like, I'm the Superior Spider-Man! I miss when Spider-Man was good. I miss when the whole, when their whole point with Spider-Man was, how can we make Peter Parker fucking suffer? I miss when that's all they did with Spider-Man. Is that the Doc Ock one? Yes.
Understood.
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't realize we picked up a new gun. Oh, the reception, that was very funny. I enjoy. Listen, it's very silly comic book bullshit.
You getting anything from the base?
But also, I enjoyed it. It was very fun. And if I recall correctly, Amazing Spider-Man, we just had random New Yorkers talk about Spidey's effect on their lives. Oh,
To see it finally end.
that sounds good.
And then what? We need the Quarians, but their hands aren't entirely clean in this.
First things first.
I read the first handful of issues, didn't follow it. I'm just checking out. I remember Comics Tumblr losing its marbles. I can't imagine Comics Tumblr. I was on Comics Twitter, which is bad enough. I can't imagine Comics Tumblr. John Woo.
Normandy's weapon systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Joker, the Geth blast shield is open. Ready to take out this base?
Roger that.
Oh, there it is. 99% of my Marvel knowledge comes from trawling wikis. That's fair. That's fair. I was actually thinking about reading Secret Invasion again because the new show. And one issue with a mom whose son Spidey saved from doing something stupid. The crooks who tried to rope him in took revenge on Spidey being called on them. Spidey fucked them up, but the real effect of a mom losing her son, Spidey mourning with her, then mourning them later, so good. Comics Tumblr is sometimes awful, but also cool, because you can meet other people with hyper-specific attachments. Did Kaden just clothesline that guy? Just... That was awesome!
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Can you kitty punch the Geth? That's what it looked like. Yeah, this is gonna work. Keep doing this. There's been an uptick of Scarlet Witch stands on my TL recently. It's so weird. Like the comics version or the comics version or the MCU version?
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
No, pull! I'm killing this idiot!
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead.
You a comics Tumblr veteran, what if I know you from another life? Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet. Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
Come on. Come on. There you go. Boo-boo! Not just staying a fictional character, they're staying in the same way Taylor Swift stands operate. Doing that for a fictional character is weird. Hey, Jalen, what if... Okay. Jalen, what if I told you that they probably feel the same way about Taylor Swift as they do about Scarlet Witch? Like, Taylor Swift is a fictional character to them. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Roll. There we go. Every time Storm is mentioned, they storm a tweet and act the worst. Why are they busybodying about Storm? Hold up. What did I miss? No. I knew it. I knew it in my heart. I knew it in my heart. Okay. Come on. Come on. Get it there. There we go. All right. There you go. Hell yeah. Slow down. Phantom at Large is a nightmare, finding the cool weirdos tucked in. All the comics had her like, do you don't think people give a fuck about Scarlet Witch before the show? Because we got some news for you. But why are... Weird Top Mutant, Scarlet Witch is more popular, did more numbers, had a show, yada yada. Storm was in 3 movies? I don't, you know. We got news for you with the popularity about the Avengers before the MCU. Oh, my favorite thing to tell them is there's a reason Marvel still owned the rights to the Avengers. And it's because nobody fucking wanted them.
You know who I am?
Because nobody wanted to fucking buy it.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors.
We've earned a straight answer.
I can't make it make sense because it don't. That's fair. That's fair. That's true.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable.
Just like I blew your ass up.
Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue.
Get out your own ass.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war.
One of my best friends I got from Friends of Table fandom, then backed out when I saw how folks can be. Ugh. Ugh.
We did it.
I just realized if you replace Marilyn Monroe with Aurora Monroe and anxiety by making these now, it still works.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard, Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
I think my Polytoad is high enough level. Doesn't need to worry about a Alolan Graveler. Alolan Gravelers are like level 55, I think?
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my...
Stop attacking.
Remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora?
Stop
Does this unit...
attacking. How are you this fucking dense about this? Like, why are you... Why...
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Their fleet's already murdering them, Shepard. This will let them defend themselves.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
Like, how many times did I tell them, stop attacking the Geth? You're attacking the Geth and they're acting in self-defense.
The deaths of the creators. But we see no alternative. 40%.
Ah, hell. Legion, keep going.
Shepard?
Aquab.
Everyone listen up. This is Shepard. If you don't want to be blown out of the sky in about half a minute, stand down.
I love that the Renegade option is warn the fleet.
Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep fighting.
This is the Renegade option to be like,
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. A few years ago, I saved you from the Geth at the Citadel. Just recently, I helped you take out that dreadnought.
80%.
Why do I have to keep reminding everybody?
If you keep attacking, I will stand and watch while the Geth lay you to waste. It's your call. Kila Salai.
And also with you. That smile, that like, got your ass.
Insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard, Commander, I must go to them.
Shepard keeps receipts.
I'm sorry.
Rally the fleet to commit genocide is the Paragon option. Oh yeah.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally. But thank you.
I know. Hey man, Tali deserves to punch you in the face. I love that it's just like, well, see ya. It's faster. It's faster to just be like, all right, I'm gonna upload myself to the server. Bye.
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped...
then it would have sucked.
Heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
The fucking planet that's right here in front of you that your Geth homies are chilling on now?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch Admiral with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence.
Hey, can you change all your LEDs to blue real quick so I know you're chill?
Promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
Can you just real quick? So I know we're cool.
Had you considered possible settlement sites?
We, the southern continent, had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Himbo Geth! Himbo Geth!
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market.
It's a buyer's market. Shepard is a historical entity. He's really nuts. How they got like a tree this planet can't sustain.
Okay. I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
Is it so many just dying? They still got a lot of people.
I thought your people needed you.
What do I know about negotiating with AIs?
You and Edie seem to get along.
My people need me out there. Sooner or later, the Reapers will come for Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
You can help.
Thanks. When this is all over, when I know my world is safe, then I can come home.
Listen, you can have the Geth live in all the places that y'all can't live.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And it'll be fine.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now...
Oh no!
Now, I have this.
She's gonna get... she's gonna get... fucking... avian flu.
Commander Shepard, I understand you are bringing a new fleet into this war.
Tally face reveal stream.
2, in fact.
I've read the reports. I can't believe you convinced both sides to stand down.
Yeah, it turns out if you talk to people, you just
We're still facing
figure it out.
of Geth. They appear to be Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they're a minor threat relative to the full Geth fleet. Regardless, Commander, you've given us the first reason to hope in this war. Speaking of which, I have information for you vital to the war effort. I'd prefer to share.
Oh my god, I gotta go back to the Citadel.
The Citadel.
That would be preferable, Commander.
Oh my god.
Through Dina's office.
I did a thing and now I have to go back to the Citadel. Ugh. Every time.
Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Didn't she say in ME2 that she wouldn't be able to safely remove their suits on the home world? I mean, she said it just then. But basically, she'll just have a cold. Yeah, she'll get sick.
Commander, something on your mind?
Oh, why pick me? This is new.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn nation.
Right, he returned to the waking sands. Fuck.
I admit I've had some practice, even...
Hate that.
Yes, but does that qualify me for this?
Your dossier says it does, Commander. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then, I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
That's, yeah.
When you get up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve.
Hell yeah, we all kicked ass.
Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now.
Killed that weird human Reaper thing. Did you see that thing? That thing was wild.
And I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
So one nice thing about the Galactic War, people are reminding you about coups all the time. More to focus on, I guess.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
It did feel like in ME 1 and 2, every other person I talked to was like, oh, deliver most of the Galaxy War conflict assets to the final conflict. We did it. We're the best. Look at that. 3,053, 6,107 total military strength. Holy shit. All right. Minfilia, the queen of meetings that could have been phone calls. All right, I'm gonna take my morning break. We're a little late, but we were finishing that quest. So I'm gonna take my morning break, and that's without doing the multiplayer. That's what, yeah. Take that. So yeah, I'm gonna take my morning break. I'll be back in a little bit. We'll do some, you know, when I get back, we'll do some quests. I think this is when I need to do Leviathan. I think. But yeah, we'll polish some stuff off, and I'm getting confident. I'm starting to feel confident we're gonna finish it this week. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, I'll see y'all back here in just a little bit.